This is the evidence log. The investigation starts now. The Ghost Blimp. In 1942, two experienced pilots took off in a U.S. Navy L-8 blimp for a routine patrol off the coast of California. They were Lieutenant Ernest DeWitt Cody and Ensign Charles Adams. Their mission: to hunt for Japanese submarines following the attack on Pearl Harbor. The weather was perfect, visibility was clear. The L-8 was equipped with a radio, a depth charge, and a machine gun. Everything seemed normal. At 7:50 a.m., about an hour and a half into their flight, they radioed in to report an oil slick on the water, a potential sign of a submarine. This was the last anyone ever heard from them. A nearby fishing boat and another military ship both spotted the L-8 behaving erratically, seemingly descending towards the water, but then it began to climb again, drifting inland. Hours passed. At 11:15 a.m., the L-8 blimp, now partially deflated, crashed onto a residential street in Daly City, just south of San Francisco. The impact tore a hole in the gas bag and damaged the engines, but the gondola, the part where the crew sits, was largely intact. Residents and emergency services rushed to the scene, expecting the worst. But when they looked inside, they found something deeply unsettling. The gondola was empty. Cody and Adams were gone. The investigation began immediately. What they found only deepened the mystery. The parachutes were still in their places. The life raft was untouched. The confidential papers were secure. The radio was in perfect working order. The depth charge was still armed and attached. The doors were latched open, which was standard procedure, but the safety bar meant to keep the crew from falling out was still in place. There was no sign of a struggle, no blood, no damage to suggest an enemy attack. One of the crew's hats was found neatly placed on the control panel. The L-8 had enough fuel to stay airborne for many more hours. It was as if the two men had simply vanished into thin air, thousands of feet above the ocean. Extensive sea and land searches were launched, but no trace of Lieutenant Cody or Ensign Adams was ever found. Theories ranged from a secret mission gone wrong to a bizarre accident where both men fell out without disturbing anything inside the gondola. But none of the evidence supports these claims. How could two experienced pilots disappear from a perfectly functioning airship, leaving everything behind untouched? To this day, the fate of the two men remains one of the most baffling mysteries of World War II. Please like and subscribe for more investigations from the evidence log.